With potential whiteout conditions looming in our future, we are getting close to football at snowy Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther Street. 60 bucks, go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Once again, Judkins.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give running right, it's Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This 2nd and 4.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, check that.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Buffalo defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on, top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So another interception for him on the year. He is making quite a splash in his rookie campaign.
And most linebackers feel they're lucky if they get 1 or 2 of these a year, because once you start getting to 3, 4, and 5, that's when you know you've got a special player and someone the quarterbacks have to account for.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available thus the incompletion.
Second and 10.
56. Hey, home.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
What is that?
Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That one a first down pickup of 8. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Browns, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Big Lion.
Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a
vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36.
And the Browns, first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
A
line.
give up the middle. Judkins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On play action, here's Shadur. That is caught by Dell.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Browns. First down.
Check, Mash. Check.
First and goal at the 8-yard
To
line.
throw is Sanders.
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown.
Crenshaw Judkins.
From 8 yards out.
And the Browns get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 30 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Second down in the yard.
On play action, Allen powers through it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Left side, Cook. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Keon Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And And a rout is on here in this first half.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Sanders to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Hey, home. What's that?
So after the INT, it's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 7 at the Browns' 48-yard line.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Take down, 46 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Allen going to run with it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Sanders. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Now Sanders. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
The 28-yard line.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check that. Street.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Check. Panther.
A give. Here's Judkins.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tank Dell, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Allen. A pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Cook running right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Up the middle, it's Cook.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, tight.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Alert! 319!
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
43-yard line.
Big Lion, come on.
They'll run for the gun. It's Jenkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Go, check. Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They run it again with Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Allen running the option to the left.
Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Go!
Throwing again at Sanders. That is caught by Dell.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Judy.
A 15-yard touchdown, Brown.
And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
49. Browns 28. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm sure the messages that come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
Yeah, it would be a pretty amazing comeback. But we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
Play action. Now it's Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Now Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Bills.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Allen running the option to the left. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense